What's up, Egon?
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm doing alright. You want to do a romance right now?
Dude, I got rehearsal in like 5 minutes.
How about later? You want to watch the Pens game?
I gotta write my music history paper.
What about later on? You just want to hang out?
Dude, I have a recital this weekend.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
It's fine, whatever, man.
Before we begin discussing stress among music education majors, let's look at what causes stress in university students across the board. More often than not, stress occurs as a result of change. College students, especially freshmen, are especially subjected to stress simply resulting from the change from high school to collegiate life. They must get used to living on their own, keeping their grades up, and meeting new people. Ross, Niebling, and Heckard wanted to determine primary stressors among college students. Participants in their study were 100 undergraduate students at a mid-sized Midwestern university. Students were recruited from a local chapter of a national co-ed service fraternity that is open to students at any grade level. To do this, they used the Student Stress Survey. This survey was created specifically for this research project based on previous stress tests and what our researchers believe to be potential stressors. This survey consisted of 40 items that were divided into 4 categories of potential sources of stress. 6 of the items addressed interpersonal sources, which can result from interactions with other people, such as a fight with a boyfriend or girlfriend, or trouble with parents. 16 addressed intrapersonal sources, which result from internal sources such as changes in eating or sleeping habits. 8 of these questions address academic sources, which arise from school-related activities, such as an increased class workload or even transferring schools. And 10 of these questions were environmental, addressing things that happen outside of academics, such as a car breaking down or having computer problems. Respondents checked each item that they had experienced during the current school year. The results: the distribution of responses was as follows. 38% of the stressors were intrapersonal, 28% were environmental, 19% were interpersonal, and 15% were academic. The number of responses to each item can be found here. Overall, 81.1% of the identified stress sources could be classified as stressors that students encountered every day. What does all this mean? This study represents a first step in understanding sources of stress for college students. The results are suggestive as to the necessary components of a stress management program specific to the needs of college students. So now that we know some common stressors among university students across the board, let's take a look into our music students.